Testing, testing. I believe we are good. What is going on, YouTubers, World Wide Web, loyal subscribers, guys? In today's video, I'm going to do a GetResponse autoresponder tutorial. And I'm going to show you guys how to set up GetResponse really fast, okay? I think a lot of people hear contact management systems and autoresponders, and sometimes, if you're anything like I was, you get a little intimidated because you think that there's just too much technicality involved in actually setting up a contact management system or an autoresponder. And I can tell you that, honestly, now in retrospect, it was probably one of the smartest decisions I ever made, getting my own contact management system and getting my own autoresponder for many reasons. Number one, it's the core, it's the hub of your list building effort. And if you can build a list, you can build a business. So undoubtedly, when you have a contact management system and an autoresponder, then it's just going to make life a lot simpler in terms of automation in your actual business, guys. So let's jump over to the actual GetResponse platform. And one of the first things I want to talk about, because you're going to hear a lot more about it if you do in fact decide to get your own autoresponder, is the API key. And you can hear about it because that particular API key is what's going to enable your actual capture pages, should you out and get some other capture pages, to integrate with the actual contact management system. Now, inside of GetResponse, you can do all those things. You don't need to worry about the API key because it's all generated on the GetResponse platform. But when you go outside and start talking about getting other capture pages or funnel building software, then you're gonna want to know what an API key is. Anyway, let's go up here to where it says menu, and once you log in, you will be able to come to the menu, and you want to go to where it says integration and API, right? And you want to click it, and when you do that, an actual API key or this particular page will populate, and if you click right here where it says API, a key will populate, and that is where you will find the API key inside of your GetResponse autoresponder contact management system. You may not need it right now, but at some point in time, someone's going to ask you for an API key for one reason or another. And so I wanted to make sure I talked about where you guys could find that, okay? So let's go back to the actual menu. And now what I want to do, guys, is I want to show you guys in this same video, this GetResponse tutorial, how to set up your own list, okay? I want to show you guys how to set up your own list or your first list inside of the GetResponse contact management system, this autoresponder. Now, this particular list you're looking at right now, guys, I literally set this up yesterday or day before yesterday. I can't remember which, and I'm testing a new funnel. And so you can see I got just a few messages inside of the actual contact management system. But before you can even create an actual message or follow-up email message, you have to first create a list. And so when you're inside of your GetResponse contact management system, right over here where it says list, you would click that. And when you click that particular button, you're going to come over to where this page right here where it says create list. Now, you guys know I have multiple lists, testing multiple lists. And anyway, so when you come here to create a list, you will simply click create list. And right here, guys, it's already pretty much set up for you. You can type anything you want. Just for the sake of this video, I'm going to type test list 1. I think I don't have that, and I'm going to hit create. When I did that, guys, it's as simple as that. If you look over here to the left, you will see why I've just created my first list inside of my GetResponse contact management system, my autoresponder, and it's called test list 1. Okay, so now, guys, I'm calling this a GetResponse autoresponder tutorial, right? And showing you guys basically how to set this up in 10 minutes, because I don't think I've been on this video for more than 10 minutes, and I've already shown you guys where you can find your API key, and now I just showed you how to create your own list. So I'm going to click that, and it's going to take me over to that actual list. Now, this list will be totally empty, right, guys? It will have, you won't find any contacts, right, because I have not done anything yet, right? So there's nothing going on inside of this list right now, but I have in fact created the list. So let's go back to the menu and go to my autoresponders, and let's go to the test one list that I just created so that I can show you guys another step in setting up your own. There it is right there, guys. Test list one. I'm going to click it. Once I do that, it's going to bring, well, I got two lists in here now. We're going to talk about that cool, being able to do that in a little bit, guys, but I don't want my other list in here. So I'm going to get that. I'm going to get that out real quick. And you just simply untick it, and then you hit apply for the list that you want to work with. And so now you'll see there's my test list one. But there are no autoresponders in here yet because I just created the list. So what you want to do when you want to create an autoresponder, create your first message inside of your first list, you would click create autoresponder. Right? Now, once you click create autoresponder, you're going to now have the ability to start, just scroll down a little bit and create a new email. Okay, once you get to that page, just scroll down and create a new email. This is a brand new email, right, for the message, your first message that you're going to set up inside of your first autoresponder. So what I'm going to ask you guys to do, so for the sake of time, is hold on. I'm going to go get a subject line and a body of an email to pop it in here and we can move forward. Okay, guys, I've already gone and I've gotten a title out of one of my previous emails that I used as a follow-up email in my email follow-up series inside of my contact management system. And I actually pasted it in the title and the message line. You're going to have to paste that title in both the message name and the subject. And now, depending on the email that you signed up when you created your GetResponse account, you'll be able to come down here and redirect either from your name or just the email. I like to go with my first name first. And so over here on the right, we'll simply click next step. I love this software because it's very easy to navigate. It's definitely one of the most affiliate-friendly contact management systems that you can actually use. And I've never had any problem with it. You got live support going on inside of the actual interface. If you ever need to talk to anyone about anything, then there's a live chat that you can actually tap into. But anyway, once you've done that, guys, it's going to ask you, do you want to start this email message from scratch? Or do you want to use an existing template? You can use any of these existing templates, right? Just make sure they're pretty much congruent or universal to your particular message. I always start from scratch. So I'm going to, no, I don't always start from scratch, but I do most of the time. So I'm going to go with start from scratch. And once I do that, I want to come down here. I can choose from any of the actual pre-built templates inside of here, right? I could choose from any of them. And you know, it just depends on what you want to do. But I'm going to show you guys some real cool stuff later on in this series. So I'm going to go ahead and use this template right here. It's actually the wrong template. It actually has a it's a pre-done template. Well, I kill two birds with one stone in this video, so it's no big deal. So watch this, guys. Now, once you create or you actually indicate which template it is you want to use, whether it's a blank template or whether it's an existing template with a page like this where you'll be able to actually put images inside and do all kinds of cool stuff like that. But I'm not going to do all that in this video, but I am going to use the template just so you guys can see how cool this is, right? It really is definitely going to lend to the latitude of your creativity, right? So how cool is that? Okay, now, so what we want to do once we put out, if you wanted to put something there, you would come down here, guys, and you would simply go to next step. Now, you could fill in all of this information right here. The template's already ready for you. And even if you wanted to put a picture in here, let me show you something really cool while I'm at it. And we're going to get deeper in depth about that kind of stuff, right, in a little while. But I'm just showing you guys how cool this can be when you talk about the level of creativity that you can actually tap into. You know what I mean? So I'm going to hit another image there. These images are already uploaded on my computer. So all you're really doing is clicking and pasting, right? And copying. So it's really, really a very simple and easy process. And I love the software. I can literally I'm going to go one more time. I can literally do exactly what it is I want to do, position myself the way I want to position myself, speak to the people coming onto my list any way I choose. And that's what makes having your own contact management system. And I get really creative in my emails, guys. It's just me, right? But anyway, as you can see, I just put 3 images inside the body of the email. I haven't put any wording up here. I'm able to go in here and take boxes out and say what I want to say. And I'm not going to say anything. I'm just asking you guys, how cool is that as we walk through this particular GetResponse tutorial, right? How to set up GetResponse in less than 10 minutes. So now once you've done that, you do what you want to do. You come here, you plan around. You'll come down on the right-hand corner and hit next step. And once you've done that, you'll also be able to see a preview of what your actual email is going to look like. If you look over here to the right-hand side, you'll see exactly what it looks like in a mobile device. And so I called it, we're going to make it first message, so you want to put 0, right? And you're going to come down here. I said I wanted to use the list that I'm in. It's the new list. It's called, what do we call it, guys? We called it test list 1. So I'm going to tick test list 1. And now it's the first email. And I actually titled it. I did that. I just didn't. This is just something that I skipped when I actually set up the email. I'm going to put my title right back in there, right? Day 0, test list 1. It's going out any day these people start to come on my list. I'm going to say save and publish. Now, once I've saved it and published, it's going to repopulate again. I'm going to get a chance to look at it. I can go in here and edit the email any way that I want to. I can add buttons to the emails, right? I can do anything it is that I want to do to personalize my particular message. So now, guys, I've already created my first list, and you just saw me, guys, create my very first email inside of that list. It's just that simple. Now, when you want to edit these emails, right, what you want to do is you'll come down here to where you actually have your first email, and you'll move all the way to the right hand side, and you'll click these little buttons, these little radio button right here, and it'll say edit, duplicate, send test message, preview, statistics, delete. You can do all those things from right here on the right hand side. I'm going to go to edit because I'm going to show you guys another cool thing that you can do just before we close this particular video out. Now you're in the edit mode of your actual email. There's the title. It's going out on day 0 immediately when someone opts into your actual list. And you can come down here and edit the actual message body. And when you come down here and edit this message body, it's going to give you all the screens. It's going to populate. It's going to bring the title back up. And we're going to go and we're going to move to the next step over here on the right where it says next step. Now, after we move to the next step, this is where you want to get really creative, and you will over time, right? Just keep it simple, but just say what you want to say, right? Speak to the people who are real people, just like yourself, who eat, breathe, sleep, just like you do. So speak to them in a way that they can understand, in a language that they can comprehend. And I like to keep it as simple as I possibly can. But as you guys can see, yeah, I've gotten way more creative over time, guys, because I can do those types of things now. But anyway, once you've got all of this set up, this is basically the body of your first email. Now, you can change it out. You could come in here and you could take things out, and you'll see that all throughout. But you can also, the other cool thing you can do, guys, is you can add buttons. Okay, now I know I'm gonna be getting a little out in front of myself, but I'm just gonna cover it right now because I want you guys to be able to open your mind right now to the endless possibilities of the level of creativity and latitude you have when you have your own contact management system. You're talking about owning the entire process. You know what I mean? You are your business, not the biz op and the products and or services that you market and promote. So by being able to do this, you can really drill down and bring people right into your space, right into your environment in terms of what it is you're doing, how it is you're doing it with training and follow-up products and services that your particular prospects and clients can use to build and grow their business. It's a great way to personalize the relationships that you start to create inside of your contact management system. Now, if I wanted to, I could add a button. So I'm going to come over here, just showing you guys some of the things you'll be able to do. You can add a button right here. And what I normally do is I'll add a button, and then what I'll do is I will add I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. I like to add my own self in my I like to add a picture of myself in my marketing, right? So I'm adding all these blocks. You guys can see what I'm doing here. You're standing over my shoulder. You're watching me do it, right? So what I normally do in my own personal email follow-up messages is I always usually include a picture of myself inside of my emails, but I'm able to use memes and pictures, and that's the other cool thing about that level of creativity, right? So anyway, what I'll normally do is I'll set my email up this way, and I have all kinds of templates already done. I'm just doing this for you guys' sake, in the sake of this actual video, right? So I don't need, like I said, I'm going to come down here and I'm going to take one of these boxes out because I don't need it. I put two of them in here because I like to leave a space between what it is I'm actually doing. And so that's why I put two, because one of them is actually for a space. And I really don't have to take it out, but I want to for the illustrative purposes of this video. And so what I will do is I will normally, and this is just, again, this is just an example. You have all kinds of templates that's already created inside here. You can go in and simply come in and alter and edit them. Or you can start from a blank template and just kind of, start from scratch and do what you want to do. This is just an example of many endless possibilities you have in terms of how you want to personalize your particular message, okay? That's all this is, guys. So what I'll normally do, as you see me backing out here, is I'll keep it simple, and I will always say something just personal, right? Like, I'll see you on the inside. If it's a particular video that I'm redirecting to, right? You can come up here and change the actual style of the text. I like Georgia, and that's all I'm saying. See you on the inside. I'm gonna go add one more text block, and when I add that text block, the reason I'm doing that is because I want to actually put my signature in that particular space. And my computer, guys, you have to forgive me, is really running slow because I'm actually downloading some videos. I'm uploading some videos. I'm doing quite a few things at one time. But that's the beauty of being able to work from home and operate your own automated marketing systems and email marketing affiliate marketing business, right? You can do way more than you think you can do at a lot less time, and you're actually automating your business. And that's what this is all about, guys. It's all about automating your business, okay? Anyway, I'm just going to go with my signature in this block, okay? And so I'm going to actually make it a little bit bigger. You can come here, and I'm going to make it maybe, yeah, I'm going to unbold it. And so I'm going to come over here on the right hand. Oh, no, the button, guys. Listen, on that button, you're able to click the button, right, and move it or put whatever you want to say inside of the actual button itself, right? Like, so I'm going to say, watch this video right now. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say, watch this in the same way that you have control of the different style, the font. You can control this too. So I'm going to double click it just to show you guys what I'm talking about. Once you click there, you better come here and change the color and all those things. You better come up here and change the size, right? I'm going to make it a little bigger just for the sake of this video. Okay. Now I got my button saying watch this right now. And so what you would do when you want to, wherever you want to redirect to, you would do it in this button. I'm going to go grab a link and pop it in here, and I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, guys, thanks for holding on. I went and grabbed the link, and so now I'm going to click back inside of this box, and when I do, you'll see it'll say button URL right up here on the top left-hand side. I'm going to copy and paste the actual URL I want to redirect this button to, right? And we're all set and done, guys. Okay, now I'm going to come back down here on the right-hand side and say next step. And once I've done that, it will populate the actual follow-up email message if it lets me move forward. And Okay, so I think it's gonna do it. So let's go save and publish. Now you guys watch me do all that, right? There might be a few typos in there, but all I'm saying is there's no rush, guys. You set these messages up inside of your contact management system. And you integrate them with your capture pages as you're starting to build your list. Then these automated emails can just follow up with your prospects on total automation as you're bringing people into your actual capture pages and you're building your list. So now I'm going to send myself a test. Always do that, by the way. And because I'm dyslexic, guys, I I always triple check, or my wife actually does it for me, because sometimes my vision is so bad I don't even see the misspellings, and because I'm dyslexic, even while I'm reading the emails. So anyway, I sent myself a test. I'm gonna send it again, and we're going to run over and we're going to watch the actual test message that I sent myself. So that's it for this video for the most part, guys, in this GetResponse autoresponder tutorial in 2021, how to actually set these things up in little or no time at all, right? Basically, when you're setting up a GetResponse autoresponder, again, you can get inside the actual software, and they got people who will actually help you along if you have any questions with the live chat that they got going on inside there. So let's run over to the email real quick, guys, and let's see what the actual email will look like. This is exactly what my prospects, the new people coming onto my list, will see as I start to create my own follow-up emails inside my GetResponse contact management autoresponder. Okay, that email should be there, by the way. It's my computer that's actually moving really, really slow. So there it goes, guys. The keys to your new vehicle. I just wrote it up. You guys just seen me do it. We might be a little over 10 minutes now, but again, it's not a race, guys. It's about laying the proper foundation for an affiliate email marketing business, and we're talking about GetResponse. Now, there we go, guys. Okay, there's the email. You guys saw me just kind of set this up, just kind of blank template, right, with some pictures and some images that I put inside, right? So very, very cool stuff. I hope that it brings it back up. But so that's pretty much how you do it. Now, what I also did was I took and I showed you guys actually how to take the button that's inside the actual email and how to redirect that button. And I'm going to click it to show you guys what I mean by that. So I'm clicking the button, and so it's going to take me over to where I'm actually redirecting to in this, if my computer ever speeds up, in this particular video. Okay, so this is Mark Narcissus. Okay, so let's click it and see where I redirected to. And voila, guys, there we are. I don't think that took me 15 minutes if it took me 12. Now, here's the cool thing about an affiliate marketing business. Here's the cool thing about having your own contact management system. And this is why, or what you want to be on the lookout for in the year 2021 if you're contemplating starting your own affiliate marketing business. The products and services that you actually market and promote are not your business, right? With affiliate marketing and being able to build a list, you are your actual business. So it doesn't really matter what it is you want to market and promote, as long as you have an offer, as long as you have people that you can sell that offer to, and as long as you have automated systems that can do it for you, then you can start an affiliate marketing business, right? The GetResponse contact autoresponder, that contact management system is the hub for me building my list, right? And then being able to speak to my particular target audience and market and promote the products and services that's associated with my affiliate marketing business. And they can be varied and they can be many, right? So now that you guys understand that, I'm going to close the video out by saying this. This morning when I woke up, guys, I was literally walking around looking for my eyeglasses, right? I walked around for about 8-10 minutes looking for my eyeglasses. And you know what? What I found out, guys, they were right on my face, right? I'm not embarrassed to say that. It's happened to me once before, right? It's just because sometimes I get a little, the OCD in me and I'm all, but here's the point. Sometimes, right, what you're looking for is right in front of you, right? If that makes sense. Sometimes what it is you're looking for is right in front of you and you just don't see it. So this year, in the year 2021, I want you to put your glasses on, right? And I want you to look a little bit closer, right? And concentrate on the actual signals and not the noise. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to close this video out. I appreciate you guys being on the video. I'm going to come back and do some more actual videos on the GetResponse contact management system and autoresponder, because that's really just the tip of the iceberg in terms of the latitude and the level of creativity that you now have at your disposal with the GetResponse contact management system and autoresponder. Thanks for sitting in on the video, guys. I appreciate you guys so very, very much. As always, this is your boy Marlon O Bennett, wishing you guys wisdom, peace, prosperity, and living a dynamic digital internet lifestyle without limits. Keep banging, guys, and I'll see you on the next video.